Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcome you to part 2 of Let's Play Battleship on the PS3. Last time we completed the first of the 7 missions. So, first thing I wanted to bring up is related to that. I don't know if this is going to be considered a mini Let's Play or a full Let's Play yet, because I don't know exactly how long it's going to be. I would estimate up to 10 videos, so I may classify it as a regular, but it'll probably end up being a mini Let's Play, so just keep that in mind, because it is a pretty short game. So yeah, last time we witnessed one of the dumbest invading alien fleets of all time, who also have even stupider ways of attacking us, instead of, you know, like, releasing a disease that would kill the population. Like, seriously, why do aliens never think of something that simple? That would be so much easier than, literally, what did they say, like, putting down a weather creating device to create domes to separate people, because that makes sense, and jam our communications because that's the biggest threat we pose to them. I don't know. Like I said, one of the dumbest attacking alien fleets ever. Not to mention they have probably one of the stupidest weaknesses of any alien movie I can immediately remember. There are a few others that are worse, like Darkest Day. That one has an even stupider ooh, what do we have down here? Would you like grenade? Yeah, that one's even stupider if you guys have ever seen that movie. The weakness of those aliens is just beyond comprehension for why they thought it was a good idea. I have a feeling half this Let's Play is just going to be me criticizing various alien movies for being really bad. Alright, where are you at? I see someone hiding back there. Most of the time, though, this game is not infinite spawns, so pretty much most of the time you just have to sort of slowly advance and just kill off the enemies and you'll be fine. Okay, so we have multiple ships engaging right now, so we're going to let them fight it out against those. Actually, I wonder if I can get him over there. Okay, I can. I'll get him over there and let the other one engage. Because he's the only one fighting right now anyway. Because yeah, some missions may take 2 videos, some of them will only take 1. So that's what's going to determine how long this Let's Play is. I don't want every single video to be super long, because I want to record a few of these in this session and then do just one other session later on. Okay, these enemies are dropping wild cards. These only last for the mission that you're currently on, but these give you all sorts of different abilities. I think there's like 6 or 7 different standard types. Oh, that's bad. He's like, you know what? You engage him, because you're not in a good spot. So you can improve their armor and their missile damage, and I want to make sure that this one has those attacks. Okay, he has missiles, and he has a bunch of them, so we'll give him a missile attack. Hey, why not? Let's give him the armor, too. We'll get more wild cards anyway, so it's okay. So there's like 6 or 7 different types of those wild cards, plus a few others that are like immediate effect, like that ship one that we had at the end of the last video. Oh no, a couple of aliens that I just like gunned down in like 3 seconds because, oh. Well, he's not dying for some reason. Because human tech beats alien tech every time. In every movie ever, pretty much. Okay, that's not entirely true, but that is kind of true. I don't want to throw a grenade in here, and wow, like I said, the aiming's not a strong suit of this game. I don't want to throw a grenade here because I have a feeling it'll roll back down the hill and kill me, so I don't really want to do that. And you do have a melee attack with R3, I forgot to mention that. You'll hardly ever use it, and I don't even think you get a tutorial for it, but hey, it's there. If you really need it, it's there. That's cool, I guess.
Enemy to the port side bow.
Mathis, we're tracking an
Alright, let him blow that up. Alright, now that we have a ship control, we will use that to get one of these ships out of the way. We'll use it on this one because he's attacking the 2 tougher ships. So basically just spam all 4 corner buttons whenever you get into this mode and you'll be fine, because you'll be able to hit everything immediately. And yeah, that was pretty simple. Alright, so he cleared out 1 ship, and now there's actually 2 ships cleared, so those 2 will finish off the last 2 enemy ships. So that should be fine. Let's continue on. Oh. I guess that was post-explosion. No, that was a peg strike. Okay. So the peg strikes are one of the enemy attacks that can be fairly devastating. You gotta be a little bit careful about that, because it hits a really huge area. Okay, that is bad. What happened right there? If that happens in the bottom left corner, if you see the red spots on the map, that is a very bad thing. That means that enemies have occupied support spaces, meaning that not just are your ships not able to use them, but the enemies are able to use them, which cannot be which is not a good thing, obviously, because now they they can use attacks just like you can. So, tactics, because tactics, I don't know. We gotta be careful, we gotta be a little bit more careful now because of that. Okay, you're giving me a lot of yellow cards, but if you're going to give me yellow cards, ship repair is probably not one of the more useful ones. I'd rather have the control ability.
Incoming.
Okay, so yeah, if they say peg is away, that's when you need to be really careful, because that right there was the peg bomb, the very devastating alien attack that can kill you instantly on any difficulty if it hits you. Okay, he just hit me through the wall, because logic. And I'll go ahead and swap over to this just so I have a slightly better secondary. But you guys saw that, he punched me through the wall, like, twice. That's not cool. You can't do that, game. No one can do that. Okay, so... God, I wish he would just finish that ship off, but... I mean, I don't want to just waste that on him, so... we will use the repair on this ship, though. We'll let him finish that other one off pretty quickly. And about the only infinite spawning enemies are the ships, though, because in some levels the ships will continue spawning pretty much no matter what. Alright, we now have an attack available from our own ship, so that helps, actually. So we at least have some kind of attack available to us. And our whole... In that case, it looks more like a 4-second countdown. Okay, we got an alien ship incoming, so I say we paint the area.
Damn it!
That was not exactly where I was aiming, but I think it'll be okay.
Enemy ship ahead.
Did it hit him at all? I couldn't... Oh, there it goes. Good thing I didn't run up there. Alright, I think I killed a couple of them. That's like the one really annoying trophy in this game. Like, by far the hardest one is getting 200 kills with your support and with, like, your various weapons, like your support and artillery and stuff. That can be a bit annoying just because you're never going to get that naturally. Like, that's basically impossible to get through natural progression. It's going to take an hour or two of grinding later on. Bit annoying. Okay, so he's engaged there. This one can go down here, finally. We will give you... Actually, let's just make sure. What do you have on your ship? You have a missile and torpedoes, so I can give you missile and torpedoes. You can stack up to 3 of a type of card, so that's helpful. And we'll use this so that he can take out this ship a little bit more easily, and then give us support without being, sort of bothered to do so. Even though the missile support is not as good as the other weapons that we'll get. The USS Missouri is just overpowered as hell. It's so much fun to use. Excellent. So they will take on their respective targets, and I will continue moving. Alright, so looks like... Oh, that was peg bomb. Alright, we just gotta be a little bit careful here. Don't want to die. Like I said, checkpoints are a bit few and far between in this game, so that is kind of a criticism you can have. I guess it's one of the ways they tried to make it a bit more challenging or time-consuming.
Peg on the way.
And they've got another peg bomb incoming. Oh, crap. Yeah, that was kind of close to me. So yeah, that's the peg bomb marker. Do not stand in that or you will probably die or at least take a lot of damage because it's actually a really powerful attack. Now you see, couldn't the aliens just use like millions of these at once to just take out the entire planet? I mean, that would make more sense. I mean, I don't even know what their purpose of being here was from the movie. I don't even know if it clearly explained it, but It was probably something stupid, like for our water or something, which makes absolutely no sense because the moon has water on it. It's frozen, but it has water. Mars has frozen water on it, and all the like Europa and all those places have water on them. You get what I mean. There's water in a lot of places, not just on Earth. Coming to Earth would be a stupid idea if you're just coming here for water, for like minerals and like gold and stuff. That would all really not make any sense, just because you run into human resistance, and you can get all that stuff elsewhere in our own solar system much more easily. And done with that. And we got a checkpoint. Awesome. What's coming up? Awesome. Okay, so that was one of the aliens' random things that they decided to put up for probably no reason whatsoever. Uh-oh. Enemy sub. I like Subway, though. Subway's a good restaurant. It's one of my favorite fast food places. It's more like a quick service place than fast food, but you get the picture. Okay, so if you have a submarine enemy, so one that goes below the water, it is best to attack it with a submarine of your own that we now have access to. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we'll just let the sub occupy that point in the future. Do I have any wild cards to put on it? Ship control. Yeah, why not? That actually, you know what? Let's use it on this sub so that we actually can do more damage. Alright, we're doing a bit of damage so far. It's much better if you have some abilities on it, though. And we're done. Nice, easy kill. And big old generic explosion. So with that, we now have 2 support positions basically locked down, and we will send the sub up there to take out the last one. And then we will have all 3 support positions occupied and be safe from those annoying peg bombs. I'm not going to say devastating, because they're only devastating if you actually get hit by them. Okay, I think I see an ammo crate up here, so I want to pick that up. Oh crap, I kind of forgot about those things for a second. The RAPS droids, that's sort of what they look like. They look exactly like the RAPS drones from like Black Ops 3 that... Oh, screw you. Screw you. That's not fair. You cannot throw peg bombs right on top of me like that. Although you destroyed the RAPS for me, so I guess I have mixed feelings about it. And they just shout like random naval garble through the radio throughout every mission, so that's going to get very repetitive and kind of annoying after a while. So yeah, the RAPS is another attack the various enemy vehicles can use that you will want to watch out for, because they can do some damage and they sort of roll after you, sort of lock onto you, so you got to be kind of careful with them. Alright, let's switch over to the crawl, because we're going to be up a little bit closer here. Ooh, sweet, ship control. Ship control is the best. Get a little bit extra ammo with that. And let's see if we can take this one out. Again, aliens, if you're gonna come to Earth and invade it for probably a really stupid reason, you should probably make sure you have working weapons and stuff like that, or better weapons, for that matter, than what you currently have, because that's not a very good weapon. It isn't that dangerous. Alright, so we got more aliens up here. I'm amazed I haven't started like yelling in sort of a racist Japanese accent. Aryans! 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 Hey, I'm allowed to do that because I'm actually Japanese myself, for those of you who are newer to my channel, so I'm allowed to say that all I want. You can't say anything about it because I actually am Japanese, so it's not actually racist. Oh, how nice it is to be a minority, because I can say things are not, or because I can say sort of whatever I want and it can't be called racist, and people can be considered racist toward me, especially since there's far fewer Asians than Black and Hispanics, so... Okay, I'm not even going to get into that, though. I don't feel like making this political, because that's not what this channel is about. This is about video games and trophies, which is technically a subcategory of video games. Hey, dude, you just going to camp up there? And he's dead. Let's see what we got right now. See what kinds of upgrades we got. Wonder what ship would be best to put him on now that sub's engaged with him. The sub doesn't have anything on it. Let's give it to that. If we have torpedoes, yes, we'll give it a double torpedo upgrade. And these both have missiles, so we'll give the missiles to the Atoms. And they're about to have that vehicle taken out, so I'm not gonna deal with that, but I'm gonna move him into a support position just to make sure he's got it there.
Wake up. Enemy dead ahead.
So that means we should have 2 support positions now.
Destroyer in support position.
Grab that. Okay, that's a different one. That is one that I think boosts. Actually, I want to check that. I'm not actually sure what that one does. I can't remember. What exactly does this one do? Leadership. Increase attack damage for all friendly ships in range. Okay, this one's got probably the biggest range, so... And we will let it use ship control just to get these out of the way. I mean, you can use these pretty liberally. You won't really have to worry too much about running out. You'll usually be able to get them pretty quickly in missions. And the ships mostly take care of themselves, which is really, really nice. Alright, so both of those are down. He's moving there, so we should have all 3 support positions held. Our ship shouldn't have to move out of the way for the most part, so that's going to be nice. We should have all 3. The one for the submarine, the one on the left, is almost entirely useless. That one basically just like launches out like a stun peg. It's entirely useless for the most part, except for like a trophy. So would not recommend wasting time or effort on that.
Come on, we gotta get the tsunami warning system
The
back
one that the one on the bottom is a big gun. That one's pretty useful.
The generators will
Oh,
take
looks like we got a defensive portion here.
Your position at all costs. Out.
So we got to defend for 2 minutes. I think we can do that, hopefully.
Adams has multiple bogeys inbound.
And once I figure out where they come from, I will paint the area.
Support incoming.
And that should take out a couple of them.
Tracking.
Where from?
Tracking now.
And we'll just paint this whole area with 2 of them. There we go. They're all running straight into it, which is a good thing. There we go. Ran all right into it. What dummies. Dumbass. And we're already like almost halfway through our time, which is great. Grab that, so we have that extra. What's coming in next?
Laredo now tracking.
We'll drop this right here. It probably won't do much because it doesn't work that well.
Adams takes enemy ship down.
But it can't hurt to at least launch it. I don't even think it ever landed. I didn't even see it. If it did, I didn't see it. Oh, there we go. I got a ship control and and he's coming back around. Great. We got a ship control and a repair module. Awesome. Ship control is very helpful. The repair module, actually, it's probably going to be a bit helpful right now. Don't worry. If you do lose a ship, you can recover it. So keep that in mind, but requires a bit of effort to do that, and chances are you won't lose more than 1 ship through natural progression of the game, honestly, because it's even on the highest difficulty, it's pretty unlikely. And that should have taken out most of them. Yep. And we're good. We did it.
Mathis, Reagan, good work. Tsunami warning system is up and operational. Our fleet can now use it to spot enemy ships at sea.
All right, so we're going to do this. And as I put these up, I think that's going to be the end of this video because I believe this mission is going to be another probably 10 minutes. Oh yeah, that's kind of nice. It allows you to repair the vehicles a bit. Can't fit it on that one, so we shall put it on the submarine where we actually have some room. Ooh, that's helpful. Yeah, we'll give it torpedoes again. Give it a repair. Those are all pretty much good on health though, so we'll save the others. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed part 2, and next time we will jump into part number 3, and hope we should complete this mission, and we might even at least start on the 3rd mission. So, see you guys then.